All right, folks, this is Eric Sullivan again. We are back for more Python lists. This is the third video in the sequence about lists. And if you haven't watched the other two, I'd say go do them. So we have talked about indexing. We've talked about reading entries from a list, forwards, backwards, every other, that sort of thing. Talked about the range command. Now we're going to talk about append, remove, and insert. So I'm going to scroll past everything we've already done. You should have it all. And let's see here. I'm going to call this list operations. So I'm going to first just get myself a list. For simplicity, I'm going to call it X this time so I don't have to type nearly as much. Okay, I have a really simple list, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I want to append is going to add an entry to the end of the list. Okay, so what I do is I do x dot, x is the name of the list that I had, and I'm going to write append, and then I tell it what I'm going to append. So I'm going to append the number 6, and then I'm going to print x out just to see what it looks like. Okay. My original list was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My new list is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Append literally just adds something to the end of the list. Okay, that's actually relatively simple. Remove is another nice one. Now, remove is going to remove the first instance of that object from the list. So for example, if I did x dot remove, okay, x dot remove, and I put in a 3. What it should do is it should remove the number 3 from the list. So I'm going to do print x now. And the number 3 is now gone from the list. Right, let's do it again. I'm going to do x dot remove. I'm going to remove the number 6 from, or number 5 from the list. Oh, okay. I tried to run this whole line of code again, and it said, hey, remove a 3, but the 3 was already gone. Oops, that guy should be down here. So let's start this again. There's my list. Now I've got a 6 on the end. Now I've removed the 3. I'm going to put that in here. Now I've removed the 5. Okay. Now there's an insert command. Now the insert command will allow you to insert something like an object, a number. You can actually insert a string if you wanted to as well, at a specific place in the list. So if I did x dot insert, okay, now this one has two things that it expects, index and object. So I want to insert the number I want to insert the number 3. So that's the thing I'm going to insert. And I want to insert that at index 0, 1, 2, 3. I want to put it back in its original spot. Okay, my number 3 was now inserted in index 0, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I just did it again, accidentally, but I did it again. So now I inserted another 3 at index 3. Now let's insert a 5 at index 7. Oh, geez, I said it backwards. I'm going to insert a 7 at index 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There he is. Okay. Remember that this is the index that you're adding, and this is the thing that you're adding. Okay, now there are more list operations out here. So now this is now the running list that I have, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 7, 4, 6, whatever. That's the list that we have. If I do x dot and just wait for it, it's got all sorts of other things that I could do. So this is kind of cool. I could do x dot reverse. Oops, not remove. Come on, x dot reverse. Open close parentheses, print x. Now it actually read the thing in reverse. That's beautiful. That actually saves you from having to do the indexing. And now I just reversed it back. I'm going to run that one more time. All right, there we have our reverse one. Let's do x dot sort. Open close parentheses, print x. Now it actually put them in order, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, 7. And it just took the list and said, hey, this is now the new list. Okay. X dot, what else do we have? So I've done append, I've done insert, I've done remove, I've done reverse, I've done sort. Some of these I don't use very often. Pop, I'm going to let you look up yourself. Extend, I'm going to let you look up yourself. Let's look at what count does. Well, count takes exactly one argument. All right, what does count do? Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, I literally learned this one for the very first time right now on video. That's probably not a great way to make a video, but whatever. Return the number of occurrences of a value. So if I count x dot count of 3, there are 2 3s in my list. If I do x dot count of 7, there is 1 7 in my list. And there's lots of other things that you can do. But scrolling back to the way top of this particular Google Colab document, these are all the things I wanted to talk about lists and indices in Python. I'll see you in the next video.